Today I just decided that I wanted to come and sit outside. I've been wanting to do this the whole week, and today I just couldn't handle it anymore, so I decided to come and set up all of my art stuff outside and to just make an effort at being creative again, to stop making excuses, to stop waiting for inspiration to strike, to just stop, to just breathe, and to just do what I do best. You know what I'm saying? You're spending the day with me, painting, vibing out, and just being, bro. Like I'm just tired. I don't know. I think I'm just in this space where I'm realizing that um, I waste a lot of time just waiting for things to be perfect, for things to align, for inspiration to strike, for the day to be perfect, to be warmer, to be whatever. I waste a lot of time, okay? And it does me more harm than good to not allow myself to do something. I always think like I won't do it unless like it's gonna be perfect or whatever, but it's like, what is perfect even? Like what even is it? You know what I'm saying? What even is perfect? So I'm just stopping. Like I am on a long, and I know it will be a fruitful journey of just letting go, of being more present, of being more confrontational, of my vices, of my bad habits, of my whatever, just confronting the things that I don't want to take with me into the life that like I'm imagining that I want to live. And I've been thinking a lot about um, like this life that I want to live. I think we all have an idea of a life that we're working towards, that we want to build, that we want to get to. And in preparing, or not even preparing, but in just wanting to get there, I think, or personally for myself, I forget that to get there, you have to first really be here in the present. And being here um, is what's ultimately gonna determine how quick you get to the life that you want to get to, whether or not you're going to get there. Because it's just because you want something, it doesn't mean that you're going to have it, right? So just because you're imagining this whole other life that you're going to live, it doesn't mean you're going to live it just because you want it, you know? Um, I don't think that's how the power of positive thinking works, anyways, you know? And I think I maybe for some time kind of convince myself that like as long as I'm thinking about it, then it's gonna happen. But while you're thinking, there's some doing that needs to take place. Like what are you doing in the meantime that's gonna show how much you really deserve being in that other place, in that future place, that future space, you know? Are you even worthy of that life that you want to live? Like, what's going to be different if you're so unhappy right now in the life that you're living and you are not even really doing anything to tackle that unhappiness? What's going to change when you get there? Provided that you actually, that's if you even get there. What's going to change? If you're going to be the same person when you get there. Ultimately, it's still going to be you, and you're probably still going to find some things to be unhappy about when you get there. So I think in the spirit of being present, I'm wanting to find joy in the little things, um, and in the things that come easiest, in the things that come free, in the things that I don't have to think too hard about, or I don't have to work too hard to achieve those things. Like even just about like the peace that I feel when I'm here. I think that is what I have really been unappreciative of, is the peace that I feel here at home. It's so quiet. I mean, just listen to it. Just listen to the vibes. I love it so much. I don't know, and I'm having a particularly good day today, and I'm in a good mood. Um, because I'm just allowing myself to really do the very, very little things that come so free, so naturally, and so easily, but also that just make me so happy. I'm so happy to be sitting here outside right now today, and I'm supposed to be painting, but I'm caught up just talking right now. But yeah, I don't want to ever put myself in a space where I'm forgetting the reasons for why I want certain things, and then also in a space where I'm unappreciative of the good that is in the present. You know, I'm thinking out loud and wanting to share, just wanting to share a little piece of my piece, a piece of my piece. I think that's what this video is going to be called, a piece of my piece. Yeah. Pablo, my dog is looking at me like, who are you talking to? Come here. Come here. Let's see if I can pick you up. I don't think I can. You've grown a lot since you got here. He was a puppy. He's no longer a puppy. He's a grown man now. Hold up. Pablo! Pablo, why are you so dirty? You look like a stray dog, and people are gonna think we don't take care of you, but we do. You just roll around in like places you shouldn't be rolling around, right? But anyways, this is Pablo. Chowder's over there having a nap. I don't know if you can see him on the camera. Oh, you're dropping this puppy. But anyways, yeah, I think the other thing that really motivated me to want to just start recording today is I just want to get out of my mind. Man, I have bedrooms in my mind. Like, it is a whole compound, it's a whole mansion, and there are bedrooms, and I live there. I've visited and decorated each and every one of those bedrooms, and now there's like, I've decorated and redecorated like 10,000 times, and I'm tired, you know? So this is me just wanting to live outside of my head and to just like do things that I enjoy doing, and to just like speak my mind and see where it takes me, you know? I'm also just like really into this habit nowadays of just like saying things because I understand the power of words now, you know? And what I mean by that is just like, I understand that like a word is not just a word. It surely can be, you know, if it's not accompanied by actions, of course, but you not accompanying your word with an action already speaks volumes to the type of person that you are, that you present as just in life. And I mean, who cares what other people think, right? But like, you should want to hold yourself accountable and hold yourself to your own word, you know? So yeah, that's why I'm just like really in the habit nowadays of holding myself to my word and just like speaking whatever is on my mind. Firstly, to just like figure out what my state of mind is looking like these days, but also to just like hold myself accountable so I can actually really act on the things that I'm saying, instead of like saying, well, nobody can hold me accountable, I don't owe anybody anything anyways. You don't, but like, you owe it to yourself to not look like a liar, and you owe it to yourself to just do what you said you would, you know? Yeah. So that's just like who I'm trying to be these days. It's just like a person who's really gonna say something and then really do something. So I don't know, I'm hoping that like this just inspires you to like get out of your mind and to go and just like be present, and to go and like find the positivity in the space that you're in. And if there's really no no positivity that can be found in the space that you're in, then I'm hoping that you actually really do something to take yourself out of that negative state and that place and that vibe, you know? Like, nothing is permanent except like death. And even we don't even know if that is really, really permanent, you know. We know it's permanent on this plane where we are, on earth, but we know nothing else beyond that, you know. But if it's one thing that I actually do know, is that as a human being, you're never going to stop reinventing yourself, you're never going to stop growing, and you're never going to stop, um, you don't stop living until you stop living. I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't run out of opportunities. You don't, there's no limit to the number of opportunities that you have to reinvent yourself, to grow, and to try and find your source of happiness, and to um, maintain that. Like, there's always opportunities that are there for you that you create for yourself as well. um, but just allowing yourself to really be present and looking into your life, really taking a serious look into your life and being like, what are the things that I am unhappy about, and what can I do to change that? You know, I am not a fan of staying anywhere where I am unhappy, and that includes a state of mind. You know, if my mindset is a place that makes me unhappy, I'm never gonna stop doing anything to like get myself out of that, you know? And I would hope that like you're inspired to do the same thing, you know, to actually put yourself into a space that is happier, because I mean, you're able, you know, more than able actually. So yeah, I think that's just like really what I'm trying to get at here today. That's really what this is probably about. It's just like putting yourself in a happier state, in a happier place, because you're able, and just being present, you know, and defining what that looks like for you and what that means for you. The main thing today was just speak what's on my mind, and to just come out here and to just be at peace, and to just do the things that I love to do, you know, day by day. But you know what I will say? It's so easy to like listen to like motivational whatevers, you know, chats. But the truth is, like, if it were very easy, there wouldn't even be people such as like motivational speakers and like life coaches and whatever and whatever and whatever, right? There wouldn't even be a need for anybody to say these things, or like to be aware that like, oh my god, yeah, a change is needed, therefore I'm gonna like speak about changing. And but if it were easy, everybody would just really just like stick to it and do it, right? But they don't tell you that it's actually a process. It's a long, long process. And I think the same can be said about like anything in life, like anything that you really want, anything that you build, anything that you invest time and energy into, and you want to be successful in, or just anything in life. It takes time and it takes work, and it's a whole process, and it's never gonna happen overnight. And you're gonna have shitty days, and you're gonna have amazing days, and you're gonna have meh days. But if we can learn anything just from like life, is that things don't get better if you don't do anything or like take any steps towards getting better. um, but you know, things get better if you put in the work, and if you're continually striving towards making them better. You know, there's no way you can exert all of your energy into something consistently for a year, 2 years, whatever, and nothing changes. No, I don't think so. Like, yeah. That's what I want to say. Life don't stop lifing just because you're tired and because these dogs are barking uncontrollably. But it's nature. I can't fight nature. Take me as I am, please, and just love me as I am, because this is really who I am. Okay. I'm really trying to encourage myself to just be more present and to actually really be more appreciative, because things could always be worse. I know that's no like reason to actually like be happy for something, but like why not? Things really actually could be worse, and they're not. They're not even as bad as like our minds really make stuff out to be. Sometimes things really really are not looking good, but like most times I think we make the situation much worse than it actually is, you know? And sometimes the difference between like a really shitty day and a really good day is just like you deciding that you're not gonna let it be a shitty day, you know. And I don't know if you could really even decide that like I'm gonna make this a good day, but you could take steps towards making it a better day, you know. Like what is actually gonna take you out of your funk today? Could you go and do that? Could you go and give it a try and then come back and say that it was a shitty day and like it didn't work out, you know? I don't know. I just don't want to get into the state of mind where like I'm just giving up so easily and giving into like the negative thoughts and giving into like everything else except the things that actually bring me fulfillment. That's not who I'm trying to be. You know, that's like next level ungratefulness, and I don't ever want to say that that's me. No. 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 I hope that you have enjoyed this little bitty bit, this random video of me just like doing me today and being me and just like saying whatever came to mind. I'm not gonna wait for perfection or the idea of perfection to come to life. I'm not gonna wait for inspiration to strike. I'm just not gonna wait, you know. I'm just gonna do, because life really is for the living, and you are doing it wrong if you're not doing things that bring you fulfillment. You're doing it wrong. Like, if you ever question whether or not you're doing it right or wrong, always ask yourself, is this thing really bringing me fulfillment? Is it contributing to my life in any way? Is this gonna make me happier? Is this gonna give me a better quality of life? And then, you know, just let go. Let go of the things that don't serve you. Just let go of the thoughts that weigh you down. Let go, because holding on to those things does nothing for you besides just like weigh you down. So yeah, that's the whole vibe. That's the whole vibe. This is the end. I don't know what to say. This is me signing out. Peace. Until next time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, I'm wilding out now. I just want to paint. I just really want to paint. So I'm going to do that now. Later, loves. I'm going to see you on the next video, okay? Peace.